In the world of hip-hop, few relationships have been as publicly strained and as deeply personal as the one between 50 Cent and Young Buck. What started as a solid partnership within the powerhouse group G-Unit quickly soured, with personal and financial disputes turning into a long-standing public feud. This rivalry has played out on social media, in music, and even in the courts, with both parties airing their grievances in front of millions of fans. Recently, the feud reached new heights after Young Buck's arrest, and of course, 50 Cent was quick to use it as another opportunity to troll his former ally. The saga between 50 Cent and Young Buck goes back to the early days of G-Unit. Founded in the early 2000s, G-Unit was a rap supergroup consisting of 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, and Young Buck. Young Buck, with his southern roots, brought a distinct flavor to the crew, which was largely known for its East Coast sound. He gained significant success with his solo debut album, Straight Outta Cashville, which earned him a spot in the mainstream rap scene. However, despite his early success, tensions within the group began to grow, especially between 50 Cent and Young Buck. The issues between them appeared to be both personal and professional. On the personal side, 50 Cent, known for his brash, take-no-prisoners attitude, was reportedly difficult to work with. His authoritarian approach to the group, combined with his own rising star status, often left the other members feeling sidelined. Young Buck, who had come into the game as a relatively unknown artist, found himself at odds with 50 Cent as the group began to fragment. This internal friction, coupled with Young Buck's desire for more creative control, led to tensions that would eventually boil over. The tipping point came in the mid-2000s, when Young Buck found himself excluded from G-Unit projects, which only exacerbated the existing issues. Public disputes, fueled by insults and jabs on social media, became the new normal between the two. What followed was a series of diss tracks, online trolling, and even lawsuits. For 50 Cent, who has built much of his career on stirring controversy, this feud became a central piece of his public persona. He was relentless in mocking Young Buck, making everything from his personal life to his financial woes a subject of ridicule. In 2022, things took another turn when Young Buck was arrested in Nashville on charges related to vandalism. He was accused of causing significant damage to his ex-girlfriend's property. As expected, 50 Cent wasted no time in capitalizing on the situation. In true 50 Cent fashion, he took to Instagram, where he shared Young Buck's mugshot with a mocking caption. The post was filled with insults, referencing both Young Buck's arrest and his alleged struggles with his sexuality, a recurring theme in their ongoing feud. 50 Cent's ability to weave personal attacks with public ridicule turned what could have been a simple legal issue into a headline-grabbing spectacle. For 50, the arrest was just another opportunity to further cement his dominance in the public eye at the expense of his former friend. This moment was a continuation of 50 Cent's long-standing tactic of using social media to attack his rivals. His posts were sharp and unrelenting, often turning private matters into public spectacles. The arrest itself was minor compared to the way it was amplified and twisted into a public humiliation by 50 Cent. In his eyes, it was another victory in the battle of wills between the two men. It wasn't just about the legal trouble Young Buck was in. It was about asserting control and reminding everyone who was still on top. The situation escalated further in early 2025, when 50 Cent found himself embroiled in yet another public spat with Young Buck. But this time, the feud took on new layers of intrigue. 50 Cent reignited tensions by dragging Young Buck into his ongoing battle with Rick Ross and Demetrius, Big Meech Flenory. When Big Meech was released from prison and photographed with Rick Ross, 50 Cent seized the moment to attack both Ross and Meech, accusing the latter of snitching. In an unexpected move, Young Buck posted a video on social media in which he expressed support for Big Meech, saying, "Shout out to Big Meech, welcome home. Quit playing with dude." This was seen as an overt attempt by Young Buck to align himself with Meech, and by extension, go against 50 Cent. Unsurprisingly, 50 Cent didn't take kindly to this. In typical fashion, he responded with another trolling post, mocking Young Buck yet again. The post highlighted Buck's previous troubles, referencing his bankruptcy filings and continued financial struggles. He insinuated that Young Buck was only speaking up because he was desperate for attention or validation. Once again, 50 Cent managed to turn a potential moment of unity into an opportunity to belittle his former friend. This move was part of a larger strategy that 50 Cent has employed for years, using social media as a tool for dominance. His ability to create drama and maintain relevance, even at the expense of former allies, is a key aspect of his brand. But it's not just about the trolling for 50 Cent. It's about control and reputation. By constantly reminding fans and the public of Young Buck's missteps, 50 Cent continues to reinforce his position as the industry heavyweight. For Young Buck, the constant public humiliation has only added to the complications in his personal and professional life. The fallout from his arrest, coupled with his financial issues, has made it difficult for him to rebuild his career or repair his image. His bankruptcy filing, combined with his public battles with 50 Cent, has left him in a precarious position. He's no longer the rising star he once was, and the trolling from 50 Cent only serves to solidify his fall from grace. It's a sad irony. Once a respected member of one of hip-hop's most successful groups, Young Buck now finds himself the target of constant mockery. Meanwhile, 50 Cent continues to thrive in his other business ventures, particularly in television and film, where his brand of sharp-edged drama has made him a successful producer. His ability to maintain control of the narrative, even in the face of his own controversies, ensures that he remains a dominant figure in hip-hop and beyond. For him, the feud with Young Buck is just another chapter in his career-long pursuit of supremacy. The story of 50 Cent and Young Buck is one of loyalty, betrayal, and the unforgiving nature of the entertainment industry. As the feud between 50 Cent and Young Buck drags on, it becomes clear that their story is one of missed opportunities and unhealed wounds. For 50 Cent, the trolling will continue as long as it serves his purpose of staying relevant and maintaining his power. For Young Buck, the battle is more personal. His struggles to regain his reputation and rebuild his life are overshadowed by the constant public jabs from his former mentor. The world watches, but it remains to be seen if either man can break free from the cycle of rivalry and reclaim the future they once envisioned. In the end, it's a cautionary tale of how fame, power, and personal vendettas can collide in the unforgiving world of hip-hop.